Peter Rabbit 2018 live-action film tells a story about one ordinary rabbit named Peter. Rabbit. Rabbit named Peter, who liked to find some perfect things for its food. When the old McGregor who want to help something when the old McGregor has been passed away. And then they meet B, which is pretty nice. And then when Thomas McGregor works at Harrods, and then what suddenly happens is when he got fired, and then when Thomas McGregor decided to go to something in the new neighbor's house. And then when the new house was a mess, and then meet some of these animals. And then when Peter saw Thomas McGregor had a perfect rival, and then which suddenly when Thomas knows about rabbits to stay away, when Thomas and B have to give a present to the binoculars, and then when Thomas McGregor, who want to catch a rabbit but can't, he got some jacket, and then when Thomas McGregor has a binoculars and it accidentally fell in the lake, and then to bring it back, and then when Thomas finally meet B, and then which suddenly happens is when Thomas and B had a perfect timing. When it's getting rain, they had a romantic fight. When Peter wants to fight with Thomas, but which suddenly happens when Peter wants to stay here in the garden when it's rain and get planted. And then when Thomas and B had a nice montage, when Peter and the friends who like to get ready to help revive it for a war, and then when Thomas wants to set the trap but can't, it fails miserably. And then when Peter who wants to fight for war with Thomas, and then when Thomas who wants to help with B, but it can't because the tree is exploded and the garden is exploded and the art class has been exploded. And then it got crash, and then when B is upset along with Thomas, and then when Thomas wants to go back to Harrods, and then when Peter and the friends who want to help to find a way to find Thomas, and then when Thomas who want to find Peter, and then Peter and Thomas who want to go back to the garden house, and then when the house tour who like to tour with that, and then by cat, the animals who got shocked and scared, and then the house tours leaves, and then when Thomas, B, and Peter and his friends who want to become friends at the end. And then in the post credits in the news store is coming with Thomas and B. And then that's it for the plot. Have I heard Peter Rabbit? Ah yes, it is so awesome. I used to saw it in Cinemark, Century 12, Odessa, Texas, back in February 10th, 2018. And then I bought it on Blu-ray and DVD for May the 1st, 2018. And I show it is on May the 11th, 2018 at my high school area of Odessa, Texas. And then after I rewatched it again and again, does it still age well? Honestly, yes, I like it, in my opinion. So, happy second anniversary, Peter Rabbit 2018. Woo! I love it. As for my favorite Sony Pictures animated film, one I have to say Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. So yeah, let's take a look at the CGI. The CGI looks really awesome for the rabbit. Cool. The story, very cool. The characters, we got Peter Rabbit, the main character. He's awesome. He played James Corden, which is the same character who played Biggie from Trolls. And then we have High Five from the Emoji Movie. And then we got his cast from The Late Late Show with James Corden is on CBS. And then we have Peter Rabbit's best friend. It's awesome. And then we have the gals with the rabbits. They're awesome. And then we have one with a hedgehog porcupine thing who played Sia, which is the same person who played Songbird Serenade, my favorite character from My Little Pony, the movie for 2017. She's nice. And here we have the pig. The pig looks funny and is screaming over the top and says, oh man, if you have not seen the first movie, go ahead, it's fun for the whole family. Well, it got some good or decent reviews. It's even better than 50 Shades Freed for the same day. All the other characters are so awesome, and the humors are so funny. And I love that birds who sang for the musical numbers. And yes, and especially I Promise You and featuring Peter Rabbit who sing. That is awesome. The singing birds look pretty awesome at the opening through the end. It reminds me of Rio or Rio 2, what have you. It's awesome. Do I have negatives? No, but I respect Inside Out Fan 2001, Harry Thomas Pictures, and even Lambo Rock Strikes Back's opinion about their movie. So, overall, it gets a plus 10,000 out of 10. And it gets the seal of epic masterpiece. So, in honor of Peter Rabbit 2 The Runaway, I have to see it this Easter. So, stay tuned for my review for tomorrow of the Lego Batman movie for its 3rd anniversary. Bye!